My mom is one of these people that is, she's pretty handy. I have to say, like as we've both gotten older, we
Mm-hmm.
spend more time in Home Depot than we do at like Macy's or Kohl's. Like when my mom and I used to go shopping, we would spend our days like, I don't know, we'd go from like a shoe store to a clothing store. Maybe there'd be a sale at TJ Maxx, like that kind of thing. Now, we're deciding like, should we go to Lowe's? Should we go to Home Depot? Which one? There's always some project. Like she's really into projects. She's painting this. She's building that. She actually bought a piece of furniture unfinished, which I was like, what? Why would you do that? Oh, I want to finish it myself. So she's got all these stencils and all these paints and then she's like walking around the house going, oh, look, this needs painting. Oh, it's almost like she'll take a hammer, break something and be like, oh, look, this is broken.
Let's go buy a new one. Now,
Gotta go fix this now.
now, knowing you and knowing your mom, if you are going to Lowe's or Home Depot or something, this is how I picture it. Okay, so you walk in. At first, let's say you're going to go buy paint. So you go to near where the paint should be, and in 3 seconds, you're asking people questions.
Well, they're very helpful. Why shouldn't we ask them?
I
Well, come on, they're the
guarantee,
experts.
I guarantee you're bugging people that work there every 5 seconds.
Listen, it was a slow day. They had nothing else to do. They like
They're
being
not
helpful.
your personal shopper. They can tell you where the nails are. They can say aisle 3, but they're not your personal shopper. But I guarantee you use them as your personal shopper.
Can I tell you the funniest part about this is that, okay, so we spoke to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We spoke to 5 different people the entire time we were at Home Depot. And here's what the funny part is. Okay, so the first person we spoke with, we were standing there trying to figure something out, and we're not arguing, but we're like disagreeing with each other. She's going, no, this needs to be 6 inches. I'm like, no, it's only 3 inches. No, well, it has to be 6. I'm like, no, there's no way you can do a 6-inch. And some guy just walks over and he's like, I'm a contractor. Do you guys need some help? So, of course, my mom is like, yeah, we're not contractors. We're just ladies. So he starts showing her, it's all these different shelves and shelving, and she's trying to decide thickness and then, which bracket. And if you do the bracket upside down, then it becomes a floating shelf. And it's this whole conversation that she and this guy are having. And he's like, well, for my clients, I have them do. So he gives her all this advice. So she decides which shelf to buy. So now we're done in the shelving department. Now she goes to paint. And of course, she's like, I want to redo that one area. I want to paint it myself. But outdoor paint, does the color matter?
Excuse
And I was
me,
like,
personal shopper. Excuse me. Come here. Come hither. And your mom gets on that speaker that you can.
Hello, yes, hello. Attention, Lowe's shoppers. A new person. Come. I will snap my fingers.
But you know what? It works both ways because they see her coming a mile away. Because it's not like she comes in and she's like, I need a 4-inch drizzle with a doodle doddle. And, it's not like she comes in with exactly what she needs. So what they do is they upsell her. They sell her, instead of a can of paint, he's like, well, what color were you thinking? She's like, I don't know, some shade of gray. He's like, let me show you the different shades of gray we have.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's mixing her a specific color. So this is more expensive. So he's mixing her a color instead of handing her something off a shelf. Now, she doesn't care what shade of gray this piece that she's painting is. But when he gave her the option, she was like, well, let me take an option. So now she's paid an extra $5 for a little tiny can of paint that originally was like $2.99.
So that's 2 people already that you bugged, and you're only down aisle 2. So there's
But
more.
listen, well, no, here's the thing. This is not our fault. This is 100% Home Depot's fault. This doesn't make any sense. Explain this to me. They have a hardware section. In the hardware section, there are no nails. It's other hardware. Then you go to the tool section. Now you can go to your Home Depot and you'll see this for yourself. I'm not making this up. The aisle where they have hammers, they don't also have nails. How could you sell hammers in one aisle and nails in a different aisle? So then we go looking for the nail aisle, and there's a whole aisle of screws. We're like, oh, screws and nails. But no, nails has its own section with power steamers. Like, why would I buy a power steamer and need nail? Why are those two things together?
When somebody set up a Home Depot at first, what they did is they just put things in a cart and just put them randomly throughout the store. There's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes you'll find nails in aisle 3, and then you'll find different nails in aisle 7. I don't know why they don't put them all together. It drives me insane.
I'll tell you why. Because a man put Home Depot together. If a woman would have put it together, they would have put all the same things in the same area, even the cleaning stuff. The fact that the cleaning stuff are in 4 different aisles that are not anywhere near each other. Like, why? Okay, so if I want to get something to clean my walkway, that's in a different place. And if I need something to clean something inside the house, these are on 2 opposite ends of the store. This is why you should have women come in. Have a designer, have somebody come in and just redo your aisles there, Home Depot. You got problems.
No, they just had things on the back of a truck and they unloaded them randomly. And no rhyme or reason, just random places. And it's the same at Lowe's. They do the same thing at Lowe's because I think you're used to going to Walmart where they actually think before they make an aisle. Okay,
right.
Here's TVs. We're going to put remotes near the TVs.
Yeah.
It's not the same
and
people.
TV trays on the end of that aisle. Yeah.
Right. And they put dog food near the dog bowls. But
Right.
Lowe's, they would put dog food on aisle 1 and dog bowls on aisle 9.
Oh, no. Aisle 49.
So you're walking out of and then you go, okay, where's the hoses at? Well, aisle 3, 7, and 2. Well, that doesn't make any sense. But if they made you an app that you could put in your phone, then you wouldn't have to bother the personal shopper guy where everything is. It'd just be on your phone.
My favorite part is they have a lighting section where you can get all kinds of lighting fixtures and you can get lampshades and you can get like literally anything you would need for lights except bulbs.
Yeah, light bulbs are on a different aisle.
But not even a different aisle. The other side of the store. Why? Why would you do that? It doesn't make it. It's almost like drunk people put it together. Like they just got drunk one night, or they decided, we're only going to sell light fixtures and let's keep them on aisle 2. And then as the store got bigger, they're like, well, we should sell bulbs too. Well, we've run out of space. Aisle 59 has some space. Put the bulbs there. Great.
Well, then you got to add in the outdoor space that they have. So now, if you go buy Christmas trees, Christmas
right.
tree lights are nowhere near the Christmas trees.
That's right.
Christmas trees are outside to the left. The Christmas bulbs are on aisle 4. So,
and the extension cords are down a completely different aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, as you can imagine, our whole plan was to stop by Home Depot. Nobody stops by Home Depot. That's not a thing.
No, guys do.
No, you can't stop by.
No, guys do.
Because of what we're talking about. We planned our entire day. All we did today was Home Depot. Literally, we spent all day at Home Depot. That was our plan. We were going to do other things, but next thing we knew, like hours had passed and we were still at Home Depot.
Yeah, see, I can actually, all men, not just me, we can go into Home Depot, get 4 things, and be out of there in 10 minutes.
Never happened.
Even the way they have things set up, we walk really fast, and we know what we're getting. And if we can't find it, we say screw it, and we go to Lowe's. I've never spent more than 10 minutes inside a Home Depot in my life. Life is too short to spend hours in Home Depot.
I wasn't trying to spend hours in Home Depot. We went in there to get literally a hammer and nails, and we couldn't find them because they were 2 opposite ends of the store, and we had to talk to 2 different people. Somebody else was like, I don't work that end of the store.
Right.
That's another zip code.
Yeah, here, let me go find a computer. I'll find out if we have any in stock. No, we don't have any in stock, but you can order hammers online. You telling me you don't have hammers at Home Depot? Well, no, we're out. You can get them online, and they'll be at your house tomorrow. Yeah, crap like that drives me insane.